Hello Internet, welcome to Hot Button Hashtags. Today is Friday, July 24th, and on today's video, I'm talking about an exciting new app. This is an app that lots of people have been talking about. It's been trending on Twitter for a number of days, written up by lots of newspapers, lots of tech blogs around the country. The app is called Beme. Now, Beme is a brand new app from Casey Neistat. If you don't know who Casey is, he is a YouTube vlogger, a filmmaker, and for the last, several months, he's been working on this app. We didn't know what it was until he just recently released it. And it's actually not released to the public yet. It's just kind of in a limited beta group, and they're releasing it to kind of more people as we go on. But I got into the initial group. So I've had Beme for probably 72 hours. Now, the idea behind Beme is that, a lot of social media is is facing me, even like my camera now. It is to show maybe not a real view of life, right? Like we filter everything. And the argument is that most of what people see out there from our social media channels is not, it's not real. It's not what we really experience. So the idea behind Beme is to flip the camera around and give people kind of a point of view look from our life. So it's 4-second video clips that get sent out. Kind of like with Snapchat, once somebody watches it, the video is gone. So it's kind of Snapchat-y in that way. And here's my review after being on Beme. So it's like I said, it's been a huge deal. A lot of people talking about it. Not just because it has the backing of Casey, who carries a lot of weight in this area. They got like $2 million in funding, which is a big deal. But they actually hired Matt Hackett. And Matt was a former vice president at Tumblr. A huge site, obviously. And one of the things that Matt said was really interesting. When asked why he went to Beme, he said it's the first thing he's seen since Tumblr that he can kind of picture millions of people using. That's a big deal. That's a huge statement. So there are a lot of people who believe that Beme could kind of change part of social media. That's why this is a big deal. I have enjoyed Beme. But there's some things that I haven't enjoyed. So I'm going to, first let me tell you the things that I don't love so much, and then I'll tell you what I do love. I'm a big UX UI guy, user experience, user interface. Beme is pretty, it's not great in those areas. The user experience isn't great. I don't love the interface. But I think that's actually by design. Like, their idea is not that it would be kind of flashy, but that it'd kind of be a little more minimalist. It feels a little bit like a command screen on old school computers. So there's that. I don't love that. Granted, like all social networks, it's all about who you're connected to, and there's still just so few people on Beme. I think it would be a lot greater once it was people who I knew. Because the idea really is to give people this point of view, kind of small snapshots of what you're currently doing of your life. So those are the things that I don't really love. I wish it was easier to find people, lots of things like that. But those are all things also that maybe will still come. I mean, it's still kind of in the development initial launch phase. And if you remember any social media, like if you remember Facebook when it was first released, and then look at it today, like it has grown and morphed, and I'm sure Beme will do the same. The thing that I do love about Beme, though, this is what I'll say, is that I think they're onto something. Like just tonight, we were with a group of people, and one of the conversations that came up was this kind of what we show on social media is not the reality. And so that conversation is happening, and the goal of Beme is to address that and to give people a more authentic, real look at the lives that we lead. So I think that they're onto something really big, and I do think that it could change how we approach social media. I'm not sure they've got it yet. But yeah, so that's my review of Beme. I like it. I don't love it yet, but I am absolutely not writing it off. I think there could be something really there. Clearly, they've put a ton of hard work into it. So that is Beme. A lot of people, like I said, go on Twitter, search Beme. You'll find lots of articles if you Google it. And now here's what I'm going to do. So they have said, Casey has said, and the team from Beme has said that they're going to be releasing unlock codes to Beme users. So I should be getting unlock codes soon. Now these things are like they're like drugs right now on social media. Like I have seen so many posts like, who has a Beme Code? Who has a Beme Code? Who has a Beme Code? So many people want to get on this platform that's not open to the public right now. So here's what I'm going to do. To one of you lucky viewers, I'm going to give my first Beme Code as soon as we get them. I don't know when that will be. Soon, I will send you my Beme Code. But here's what you have to do. Tell me in the comments below what it is about Beme that you're most excited about. Like, is this just like the cool new platform and you just want to check it out and try it? You want to be in the kind of the first people to test it? Do you love the idea of a more authentic social media? Are you just a Casey fan and you want to try something that he's built? Tell me what it is that you're most excited about for Beme. Like I said, like it, don't love it. Definitely going to keep using it. I think there's something really cool there. I love trying new things, especially when it comes to tech stuff. So that is my Beme review and Hot Button Hashtags video for today. Hope you guys have an excellent day. Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, if you like it. Subscribe if you have not. We are almost to 60 subscribers since we've started this little channel. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys soon, okay?